Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also, make sure you turn off the water supply to the washer. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the capacitor in the Maytag washer. It's going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to use a 5/16 and a 1/4" nut drivers and a flat blade screwdriver. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new capacitor. The capacitor is mounted under the washer next to the drive motor. The capacitor assists the motor when it runs. If the motor hums but won't run, or it runs only in agitation mode, check the capacitor and replace it if needed. Alright folks, now we are at the washer and we're ready to put it on its back, but make sure that you disconnect the water inlet hoses, pull out the drain hose from the drain, and be prepared to collect some water coming out of the drain hose. So now when we said that, we can put the washer on its back. All right, I'm going to support the washer with this box as low as possible. Make sure it's not going anywhere. To get to the part, we need to remove this cover. It's held in place by two 5/16 screws, one at the bottom, one at the top, and I'm going to use the 5/16" nut driver to take them out. All right, so I'm going to start with the bottom screw, and now the top one, and now we're going to remove this shield cover. Next step would be removing this clip. We're going to take out the harness from the capacitor. Then we're going to pull it out straight, like that. Put it aside. Next, I'm going to remove this plug. Push on that locking tab and pull it out. Now we can remove the capacitor. I'm going to install the flathead screwdriver right here and push up on capacitor just slightly, and then I'm going to turn it counterclockwise. And I'm going to remove it. As you can see, that cross was holding capacitor in this cutout. This is the old capacitor next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from AppliancePartsPros.com. As you can see, the new capacitor looks a little different from the old one, but mainly the difference is in the mounting. We have this old plastic cross which goes into the square cutout. This one is only one screw that would be holding the capacitor to the gearbox. This is the main difference. As I mentioned earlier, this is a little different looking capacitor, and we're going to install it a little bit different way. So I'm going to use the 1/4" nut driver, and we're going to install this screw right there into this opening right here. I'm going to match the hole, and I'm going to tighten the screw. Now I'm going to clip on this harness retainer, push it in, and now we're going to connect the harness, plug it in, and make sure that the tab is locked. Now I'm going to install this cover shield. I'm going to match the holes. And using two 5/16 screws, I'm going to secure it to the gearbox. Now we're ready to place the washer upright. Be careful, it's still heavy. And we're going to remove the box. And And now make sure that you connect the water inlet hoses and you properly install the drain hose. Turn on the water, plug the washer in and run it to check if it works properly and there's no leaks. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.